Oh, it's just their latest thing. You know, your mum really needs a kidney, you're the only match, blah, blah. Seems curiously grasping.
Has it occurred to you, Colin, that that might be why she's ill?
What, upset with me?
No, she needs a new kidney and...
I'm the only match! Oh, God, well, now I feel like crap. I don't want to give her a kidney. I want all of my kidneys. But then she's my mum and she might be really ill. But I want all of my kidneys. How am I supposed to cope with just one kidney? There's a history of kidney problems in my family. She's on dialysis.
That's a £5 you owe me?
Well, you'll need it, what with the tax and the baby.
Yeah, well, you won't need it, what with the madness and the grief.
You know what your problem is, Ray? It's all self.
Well, you should know, you kidney hoarder.
Oh, you've always taken her side. Ever since she said those shoes suited you, which they did, actually, because they were shit.
No, you're just insulting me.
There's been a murder!
Oh, shut up!
It is now light.
This is terrible. This is so terrible. I never thought I was going to be someone who had terrible things happen to them.
Do you feel numb? I feel numb.
No, I don't feel numb. I feel hysterical. I've spent all night thinking, well, they don't send you to prison for tax debt, not if you've got dependents. And so they'd probably let me limp on as a freelance writer who can't think of anything to write on a meagre allowance, most of which I'd have to give to Tina. And so, should I shack up with her to save money? But then again, she is a loony, so that wouldn't be very nice. And what if I end up homeless? But then you don't see many bald homelesses, because that's just too sad to happen to anyone. But it's going to happen to me. And then I realise I'm thinking about all this stuff rationally, which is in itself irrational, because what a sane man would now do is kill himself.
Well, don't ask me what a sane man would do. I'm going mad from CJD. And where am I going to live when you're homeless or dead? With my parents? Mum hooked up to a machine making cow eyes at me? It's either that or give her a kidney, which I do not want to do. That's just the thin end of the wedge. What if 5 years down the line, Dad wants the other one? Not good, but too late. There's a precedent. You gave your mother one. Oh, he's always been a mummy's boy. You get back in your Wendy house and hog your remaining organs, you big puff. He's never had a girlfriend, we notice, so he's probably got a long line of mustachio bikers that he's bummed without telling us. They'll think it's not CJD, they'll think it's AIDS, and I'll be robbed of the articulacy with which to persuade them otherwise.
It's almost enough to make you want to stay here.
You've got to be joking, Ray. Our lives have fallen apart since we came here. I mean, in a way, they've done what they said they'd do.
That's true. I mean, look at us. We're both more scared than we've ever been. I never thought I'd say this, but we should have listened to Stuart Hall.
Oh, Ray. You don't think... What? Ray, don't you see? It's all part of it. The Mr. and Mrs. Pandemic, they planned the whole thing.
The scariest weekend of your life! Of course! It's brilliant!
They've been pretending to be rubbish with all the fake cobwebs and the hiding in the cupboard, when actually...
They've really scared us by making it look like our lives were falling apart.
I mean, anyone could have sent that tax email.
Or the text message about the baby. But how did they know my ex-girlfriend's name was Tina?
The tattoo, Ray.
Well, they've definitely got cameras in the bathroom then.
And the shampoo bottle. You said you found it here. The Pandemics must have replaced the label just so guests would get scared about losing their hair.
And it must have been their idea to make us share a bed as well.
Yes, we were forced to confront the terrifying notion of coping off with each other. But what about the CJD thing in the newspaper?
It's not hard to mock up a newspaper in the age of desktop publishing, Colin.
But how does he know that I really like Gastroback?
Well, he will have found out from your dad when he rang him.
Of course! He persuaded my dad, an outrageous practical joker, to pretend that Mum was in hospital to put the seal on the Weekend of Fear.
Brilliant!
Amazing.
In fact, thinking about it, isn't it a bit convenient that I got writer's block in the first place?
That's them too, Ray. Remember the moment when you got writer's block? The pandemics must have developed a device that suppresses the human imagination. All they'd have to do is sneak up to the caravan and zap you with the device at their leisure.
Funny.
What?
Actually, I think we've maybe gone a bit far there.
Yeah.
Because at that point we hadn't even booked.
Oh, bravo, Mr. Pandemic. You really scared the shit out of us.
Yeah, we just thought you were a couple of complete twats. It was great the way you took our eye off the ball with all that spooky crap.
Yeah, that was crap. The stuff in the bedroom, the murder dinner.
Yeah, the murder dinner was just embarrassing.
But all the time, you had a master plan. You made me believe that both me and my mum were going to die.
And that I was going to end up a broke dab with a girl called Tina.
So, how long did it all take to plan?
Well, I'm glad this weekend has been a horrifying success.
Look, he's still doing it, Colin.
Oh, it's okay, mate. You can drop that now. We know you're not that shit. Anyway, superb.
Yeah, thanks again. Bye.
Well, I hope the traffic isn't too fearful.
He cracks me up. Oh, looks like having the crap scared out of you really did the trick then, Ray.
Yes, Colin, your cash cow is once again with calf. As soon as we get home, you can go to bed.
Thank God.
Yes, and the really brilliant news is, reading over what I seem to be writing, which is worth doing every now and again, little tip, I don't seem to be a horror writer anymore. The weekend seems to have inspired me to write a soap.
Yeah, of course. Terminal illness, confused sexuality, bastard children and tax fraud. It's very nearly half an episode.
Yeah, thank fuck it wasn't real, eh?
You think fucking vain!
Bloody hell, Stuart! You nearly gave me a heart attack!
It was real! All your misfortunes at Guesthouse is cursed!
No, it's all right, Mr. Hall. We know what you're going on about now, but it's okay. It was just the pandemic scaring us.
I'm not insane!
Yeah, you want to get a grip? It was just a bit of fun.
Listen to me! Boys!
You can't come with us, Stuart Hall!
Cheerio, Stuart. Nice to have met you.
You don't understand! Listen to me! Listen to me! Come back! Come, boys! Come back! Come back!
Poor guy. They must have told him they've completely revoiced the DVD of It's a Knockout with James Earl Jones or something.
Tell you what, Colin, I will pay fucking good money for a version of It's a Knockout voiced by James Earl Jones.
Anyway, pandemics must have driven him over the edge.
Fucking good money.
Oh, hi, Dad. Yeah, that was a really good trick you put... Sorry, no, slow down. Sorry, you sound upset.